Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Denver Nuggets. Outside, Martin. Pass to Smith. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer.
An absolute sharpshooter. J.R. Smith always rises with confidence.
Brown outside. Right side, White. From the paint. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. To the paint. Outside, Anthony. Here's Camby. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. The Celtics on offense. It's a 5-point game. To the middle. Here's Queta. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And slam dunk by Camby.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Out to the right wing. Brown outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Back to Iverson. Pass to Smith. The tray. hits the three-point bomb. Smith's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Nuggets.
Well, this is what you. Oh my goodness! How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Inside, here's Camby, and slam dunk by Camby.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Back to Brown. Pass to Queta. Camby with the steal. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Outside Anthony. Back to Camby. Just 5 on the clock. Anthony trying to get open. Camby, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Down low. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Celtics trail by 3. .114 left to play here in the first. To the inside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Queta's got 6 points.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Inside. Here's Atkins. Here's Nene. Rebound by the Celtics. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the official said with a backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Celtics ball.
There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here's Wall. He has yet to score.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
At the line for 1.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the and that one misses.
Xavier Tilley.
Eight seconds left in the first quarter. With 4 seconds on the clock. And Pritchard with the lay-in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And stolen by Hunter. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does this team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Guys, back to you.
Truly an impact player. Thank you, Allie. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Marcus Camby.
Outside, White. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Walsh. Martin with the block. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Iverson outside. Back to Martin. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. To the paint. Trying to find Camby. He's got it now.
Marcus Camby.
And the shot goes down. Got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Nuggets.
Jaylen Brown.
Brown jams it in.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Here's Iverson. No scoring in this one. Beautiful finish from Iverson inside.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to White. Here's Walsh. Back to White. There's the three. That one misses. The Nuggets trail. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Brown can't cash in from close range. Down low. The shot's good by Anthony. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And Anthony scores it in a variety of ways. He's especially confident close to the rim.
Remaining in the first half.
And it's Brown missing. Here's Iverson. Banked in off the glass. And now a 3-point Nugget lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Brown outside. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Martin. Back to Iverson. Lock at 6. Oh, what a finish by AI!
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
To the right side. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Martin with the block. And he recovers it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Marcus Camby.
First team.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they save the layup.
Both teams will make substitutions.
This guy, such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
To the middle. Hunter.
Stephen Hunter.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Carter outside. To the inside. Here's Hunter. Count that one.
Stephen Hunter.
Hunter's got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
Well, right to the rim. If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
Your Nuggets.
Nuggets ahead.
26.
They're up by 5.
The
Time now
Celtics.
for the halftime break. With the
21.
third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Brown. Rebounded by Anthony.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Now Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Back to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Canby. And slam dunk by Canby.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Here's Brown. Smith with the defensive effort. The Nuggets leading by 7. And here is Iverson. He's got 6. Left block shot on the way. Can be no luck. Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Walsh. The Celtics working the ball around now. And here is Simons. Back to White. And stolen by Iverson. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you, Kevin.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. High post Canby. Down low. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Meaning that Anthony is 6'7". Dunking is well within his arsenal. Nice finish there.
Simons on the wing. With the drive. And the slam dunk by Simons.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
2 minutes.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
White with it. Now Smith defending. Simons surveying the D. Cade's shot is off. Denver leading by 6. The 3 from Iverson. No good on the shot. Celtics on offense. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Yep, that one goes.
But this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Here's Iverson. And it's Derek White with the rebound.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Brown outside. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Simons with the ball.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 4. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
Anthony Simons.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Substitution on the floor.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter.
Gonzalez. First personal foul. First team foul.
Carter outside. Inside. Here's Nahara. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nuggets lead by 4.
32.
And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here is Nahara. Now here is Carter. Hunter. The shot from the low post is good. Hunter's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nuggets. Minot can't get it to go. The Nuggets leading by 6. Carter looking around. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Diawara's got his first 2 points of the night.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
Outside, Simon.
Oh, boy. Simons, that was nasty.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Offensive rebound. Minot. Pass to Pritchard. Simons on the wing. No good from outside.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here is Nahara. Now Canby. Back to Hunter. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boston ball.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Celtics trail by 8. Off the inbound. Rebounded by Anthony. Pass to Hunter. Here's Smith. Covered by Simons. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First
And this is
team
where Martin can really hurt you, which is why defenses resort to fouling.
Kenyon Martin.
No good on the free throw.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Here's Minot. No good with the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Back to Anthony. Outside for Martin. Outside Anthony. Shoots over Brown. Back to Martin. In the corner, Smith with it. Smith drawn the double team. Pass to Anthony. They shoot again. The second effort. Canby, no luck. Celtics trailed by 9. Brown with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Here's Minot to stop the drought. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Brown outside. Pass to Walsh. Just 4 to shoot. And no good. Let's see if they can extend their lead to double digits.
And no reason to think they can't the way they're going. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Second personal foul.
That is Brown at his
Team
best.
foul.
Near the rim, forcing the action, getting to
Shooting
the
for
line.
Boston.
For the Nuggets. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
There's Brown with the 3. Connects from three-point range.
3.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Atkins. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Nuggets lead by 11. Puts one up from 19. One doesn't go. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
We hope to see
It's time for hoops at the home of the New York Knicks. We're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. You look at the Thunder. They're free-falling right now, piling up loss after loss. We'll see if they can bounce back.
Yeah, and they've been playing a lot of basketball here of late, Kevin. This is their third game in 4 days, and the league didn't make it easy for them when they set up a schedule like this.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated.
A great drive by SGA, and he slams it to finish it.
Pass to Bridges. Brunson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Robinson.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll. Boy, he is smooth.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Assisted
And the dunk by SGA.
That's an unreal catch and finish from Shea. How do you stop him?
Pulls up on the elbow. And it's off the back rim. No good. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this
And a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
Yeah, their pride took a hit. I think this game means just a little bit extra because of that.
All free throws good from Anunoby. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
New York moving the ball around. Bridges for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
That's a great point, and you could also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
On the wing, Bridges. Over Wallace. Here's Golick. Knocks down the 3-ball.
With the level of talent from beyond the arc these days, you have to treat everyone like a shooter.
11-10.
To the wing right side. Back to Mitchell. Holmgren right side. To the paint. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Outside, Towns. Bridges for three. Here's Hukporti. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder with the lead. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mitchell. Out to Wallace. Good. It's Mitchell picking up the assist. Outside, Towns. Here's Bridges. He was off on that one. And that does it for the first quarter.
With the score,
Thunder out in front.
New York.
They lead by 4. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your guys on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Dagnall said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back to you.
All purpose. Thank you, Allie. Knocked loose. Stolen by Brunson. Outworking the defense again, Brunson.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Here's McBride. Misses the three. The Thunder lead by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks it loose. Pass to Yabusele. Clarkson goes in.
Jordan Clarkson.
Even when he first came into the league, this was Clarkson's go-to move, pressing the action off the dribble.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Brunson picks him up.
Shea
Basket counts.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution.
Here's Robinson. Rebounded by Joe. Pass to Caruso. Shoots over Brunson. Back to Caruso. Now Joe. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Dort. There's the three. It's rebounded by New York. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
2 minutes.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Well, let's give their opponent some credit for sensing that and putting him away. They were completely dominated.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
He got the look he wanted. I think he rushed it a little bit.
And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim Thurman's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Caruso. No scoring in this one. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
Holmgren looking around to the inside. Williams.
Cambridge Williams.
And it's Williams throwing it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Now, here's Anunoby. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. His three-pointers off the mark.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
Here's Holmgren. It's good from about 19 feet. Holmgren's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
That's
Just
the end of the
such a
first half.
well-rounded
For the score,
offensive player. He's got
the
a
Knicks.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Towns with the defensive effort.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Knocked away. Out to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Robinson. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 6. Back to SGA. Pass to Dort. And here is Holmgren. Defended by Towns. Here's Hartenstein. He can't get that one. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves and the timing too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
Now Hartenstein. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
He gets that one. Towns has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Knicks.
19.
That's their first make out of 5 attempts. It's got to be a relief.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Substitution on the court.
The Thunder leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And it's Brunson missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, defensively, it's a tough cover on SGA because he knows how to run the two-man game.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Knicks trail by 9. Brunson outside. Back to Anunoby. Towns for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Launch their way.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. .116 left to play here in the third. Now Mitchell. He has yet to score. Pass to Wiggins. Holmgren in the post. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Oklahoma City foul.
And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Towns. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Mitchell outside. Misses from close range.
It seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else and flat out choked it. And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Here's Holmgren. The good-looking shot from the wing. Holmgren's got the lead up to 12 now for Oklahoma City.
That's the end of the third quarter.
And so it's Oklahoma City enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break.
Thunder.
They've had such great
34.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. New York with the ball. Bridges deciding where to go with it. It's deflected. And now it's Wallace running. He can go all the way.
Yeah, they are demoralized now, guys. A careless play to turn it over and then slow getting back on defense.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Floats it up for Holmgren. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Williams gets the bucket. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Thunder.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
For three, Bridges hits it from three-point range.
What a great combination. Deep range and a green light.
Pass to Joe. Fires for three. Knicks with the rebound. For three, Bridges. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Oklahoma City. Whoa! He flew in there. Wow!
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Here's Kolek. And what a slam! Clean that up!
OG hard charger.
31.
Pass to Joe.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Holmgren in the high post. Back to Joe. Takes a three. Oklahoma City gets it back. Holmgren at the elbow. Fades and shoots. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
Anunoby in the corner. Pass to Kolek. For three, Bridges. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Bridges got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Knicks.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Oklahoma City.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Chet Holmgren.
But what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has let up since they have the lead.
Here's Hartenstein. Robinson with the block. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
City ball.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jalen Brunson.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
6 on the shot clock. Here's SGA. The turnaround jumper. Count it. And the Thunder lead by 12.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Knicks foul. Jalen Brunson. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Alexander at the line. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Fires away from outside. Off the mark. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. For NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the Lakers facing the Houston Rockets. And so off the tip, it's Houston. Adams up top. Pass to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. Thompson attacking. Back to Şengün. Now here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Here's Malone. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Payton.
Gary Payton.
Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Boy, how about Gary Payton? Silky look, working his way in close to the basket to make sure he got what he wanted in close.
And we're about a minute into the first. Pass to Bryant. To the inside. Here's Malone. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot.
O'Neal.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
This is where Shaq does his best work. So dangerous in tight because he's dominant close to the basket.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Malone. Now O'Neal. Over Adams. The bank shot, no good. Şengün with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Here's Smith. Jump shot is good that time.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
On the wing, Bryant. Shoots over Thompson. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Adams high post. Durant for 3. Second shot opportunity. Out to the right wing. For 3, Smith. Knocks it down from distance. Smith's got 5 points.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Durant. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Bryant outside. Down low. Here's Malone. Wide open look.
Oh, Malone.
That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
You can tell Malone is a really instinctive scorer. He doesn't need time to think about his shot. He knows exactly what he's looking for.
Houston calls timeout. The Rockets trail. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Eason. Here's Shepard. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepard, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
To the middle. Now here's Payton. O'Neal misses.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
Outside Payton. Eason comes with a double. Pass to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And he jams it home with authority.
Devin George.
Boy, an immovable, unstoppable ball. How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's George. Defended by Eason. Back to O'Neal. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. O'Neal's got 6 points.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They could put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Once again, your Clark City Texans.
There's 18 seconds left in the first. And it's Capella with the jam.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Back to Grant. Inside. Here's O'Neal. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Your Rockets.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far.
16.
It's Los Angeles up 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
To the paint. Here's Grant.
Devin George.
George's shot is good.
Love the assertive and aggressive approach from George. His teammates encouraging him to keep it up.
Back to Smith. Off target from three-point range.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Back to Bryant. Adams comes with a double. Pass to Bryant. And it's good for 2. Bryant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Allie.
And it looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Karl Malone at the line.
He misses the free throw. Timeout called. Houston.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the second free throw is good.
Well, I tell you what, if you wanted the template for the perfect power forward, it might be Karl Malone. I mean, he's got everything you want in a four-man.
Okogie tries again. It's good on the putback. And that ties it up.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Here's Bryant. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Knocked away. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Houston working the ball around.
Two minutes remaining.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
2 minutes.
Kobe makes dunking look so easy. Man, that guy's explosive.
Inside. Rebound, the Lakers. 1:46 left in the first half of this game. Three-pointer.
Kobe
hits the three-pointer. And now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Yeah, one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection. He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Assisted by.
Boy, terrific timing on that connection right there. Well done both ways.
The three, Smith. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Smith's got 7 points here in the quarter. And there's the call on Amin Thompson.
Houston foul.
That's his first foul.
Thompson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to O'Neal. It's rebounded by Şengün. And so Şengün will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 7. Smith with it. Payton covering. Durant with the bucket.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Bryant. Shoots over Thompson.
Kobe.
Again, Los Angeles.
Assist goes to.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Thompson scanning the floor.
That's the
And
end
so
of
it's
the
Los
first half.
Angeles
With a score.
with a 6-point lead at the
Houston.
close of the quarter.
29.
And it's all due to their ability to own the paint.
Angeles.
They've been dominant down low.
35.
Back to the game after this break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Lakers lead by 6. Şengün with a steal. To the inside. Smith. Durant for 3. The rebound by Payton. Here's O'Neal. Thompson pulls it in. And the Rockets with possession here. And that one's good. Durant's got 7 points.
Players with KD's size generally don't have that quick release, too. Incredible combination for him.
Fox outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Rockets ball.
Rockets trail by 4. Durant with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, pretty slick move by Smith. You got to have a strong handle to go up against NBA defenders.
Pass to Payton. Back to O'Neal.
That's a
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Lakers ball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Kobe Bryant.
And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
The competitiveness and tenacity of Kobe Bryant are really something to behold. He never seems satisfied with his own play, always trying to get a little more out of it.
The ball.
Timeout called. Houston.
The Rockets call timeout. Fan your Rockets, Houston City. Give a big hand to your Little Timbers.
The Rockets trail. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you so much. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, "Their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team." Guys, back to you.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie.
Jabari Smith.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Shaquille O'Neal is the guy who spends a lot of time at the foul line.
O'Neal.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he can't hit the second.
Hey, because he's such a commanding force, sometimes sending Shaq to the line is your best option.
Back to Peyton. Pass to Bryant. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Hey, just putting in the work, doing the job. Grant does this every night. Rarely takes a game off in terms of his effort and tenacity.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Now here's Peyton. Back to George. Down low. Fades and shoots. Peyton, no good.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
Up again. O'Neal pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Russell. Peyton up top. Back to O'Neal. On the wing, Grant. Nice move. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Gary.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Timeout charge to Houston.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Little Tippers.
1:19 left to play in the third. Okogie's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's O'Neal. He's got 12. And there's the call on Tari Eason.
Second team.
That's his first foul.
The
The Lakers with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Grant. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end, outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he caps off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
To the inside. And the jam by George.
Emphatically throwing it down. Devin George. Way to go.
Pass to Holiday. Right side Eason. Four seconds left. With 2 seconds left. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with pump fake. And so it's Los Angeles finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. We'll be right back after this word. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Rockets trail by 8. Pass to Smith. Takes a 3. They grab their own miss. Houston working the ball around. Off target with the 3.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a 3 to fall since.
To the middle. Uses the glass on the layup.
Assisted by.
And the Lakers lead by 10.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Durant. Pass to Adams. From 10 feet away. And that one's long. Los Angeles leading by 10. There's the double with Thompson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And Houston has possession. Here's Smith. And a missed layup. And here's Bryant. Inside. Here's O'Neal. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Durant. Back to Smith. To the paint. Oh, KD! Filthy!
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Down low. Here's O'Neal. Adams grabs the miss. Smith with it. Fox picks him up. Pass to Durant. And here's Thompson. Back to Durant. Three-pointer, no good.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Boy, he gives this team
With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
It was frankly embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the third best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'd love to hear it. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. And Cleveland has possession. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year.
Now here's Ball. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. First quarter of play, a minute in. Outside Sexton. Over Mitchell. Pass to Sexton. 6 to shoot. Over Mitchell. They get it back. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Boy, elite shot blocking is what Jared Allen gives you night in and night out, both inside and even on the perimeter, too. He's an excellent defender.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. BA, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And 0 for 4 starts. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
Back to Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's got 5.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. Around the middle part of the year, Clark, how much are these teams looking to the future?
Well, it's hard not to. I mean, it's human nature to kind of look ahead. Coaches and players that are leaders on their respective teams have to keep themselves and their teammates in the moment. And that's part of the coach's responsibility, I think.
Darius Garland with the assist.
You know, because Allen is so quick with his feet getting out of setting the screen, it makes him hard to guard in the pick and roll.
2 minutes.
Outside Garland. There's the 3. Drops in the 3. Give him 8.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a 2-time champion as an assistant, Clark.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
The shot by Diabate, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Down low. Allen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
So both free throws good from Allen.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Now here's Garland. Give him 8 points now. Merrill, that's good.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Garland. And his scoring average impressive, putting up 17 a game. Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen always a threat, especially when you.
Thanks for tuning. Tuning in, folks, on this Tuesday evening for our presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter.
I mean, they're playing with such great confidence on a nice win streak here. But tonight, it's a huge test for them. They'll get to see where they stand among the elites.
Outside for Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Fox outside. Here's Barnes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, these are 2 teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. To the middle. Allen. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Stephen.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
3 points.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Pass to Mobley. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And here's Fox. Down low. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Cavaliers ball.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the link to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Now here's Barnes to the paint. Here's Wembanyama.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Mobley up top. Pass to Tyson. Cleveland working the ball around now. Looking to end the run. Mobley, no good.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Kicks it out to Barnes. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
With the assist.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Pass to Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assisted.
Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the night.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Puts up a 3. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3.
But just extraordinary poise from Donovan Mitchell. Poise and feel on display.
And the Spurs call time here. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
San Antonio with the ball. Pass to Harper. Here's Wembanyama. Porter with the steal. And here they come. Hunter, good.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense. And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Now here's Ball. Averaging around 5 points a game. Inside. The kick to Hunter. Porter from outside. It's another three for Cleveland.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cleveland ball.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass the ball. Back to Porter. Oh, he picked him clean. And here's the fast break. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Whenever it's Johnson slamming it, we can feel it over here.
Fires the three. Sinks the tray. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one.
The end of the first
Spurs
quarter
out in
with the
front.
score. Cleveland 13. The Spurs 17.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Here's Champagnie. His last outing, he had 20. 3 on the clock. From deep, Harper. And so Porter will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 4-point game. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Now Mobley. 15 in his last outing. Back come the Spurs in transition. Pass to Cornette. Back to Johnson. Here's Sohan. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Since entering the league doors, Evan Mobley has been a defensive stalwart.
BA, Evan is the ultimate chess piece for a head coach. He's cross-positional, meaning he can basically guard 1 through 5. Elite at rim protection. If he gets cross-matched on a switch on the perimeter, he can get down in the stance and stay in front of a guard. What can't he do on the defensive end?
Here's Mobley. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. San Antonio leading. Here's Johnson. Sohan outside. Pass to Cornette. To the inside. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Sohan. Mobley grabs the board.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Merrill, that's good.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
To win the cold spell. Mobley with the block.
Boy, the reach. Mobley so tough defensively.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, BA. Coach Kenny Atkinson hit the ground running last year with the Cavaliers. He said Donovan Mitchell gave him the blueprint. Adding Mitchell told me our next step is empowering Evan, and me and Darius Garland can be great together. So there's no reason we can't be. So a lot of it came from him. He had a grip on where his team needed to go. Back to you, BA.
Thank you, Allie. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Merrill. San Antonio moving the ball around. Second chance effort. Back to Sohan. From close range. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
Well, Sohan has been well coached on attacking the glass, and doing that gets him the follow-up bucket.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'd love to hear it. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Mitchell making the difficult shot look easy.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Left side, Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. On the wing, Vassell. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. Garland looking around. And there's the lob. Oh, Spider Mitchell. Wow.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cleveland on top, up by 4. And we'll see it back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Spurs trail by 4 to the paint. Here's Wembanyama. That one goes in. 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
From deep, Mitchell. Vassell with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, BA, this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Outside Mitchell for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Inside. Outside for Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Outside Mitchell. Over to the left wing. Here's Mobley. Uses the glass on the layup. Mobley's gotten his second bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Down low. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Tyson with the bucket.
We have seen from Darius Garland, he has a real talent for making his teammates look good. Pretty pass there.
Back to Fox. Outside Barnes. And here's Fox. Here's Vassell. That one a little long. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Garland. From deep three-point land. Cleveland the rebound. Outside for Mitchell. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the 3.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Here's Fox. That one off the back iron and out.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
And the Spurs, willing to be patient with this rebuild, But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Jared Allen simply getting more and more comfortable. How about the rise and fire in the catch and shoot? Okay.
San Antonio calls timeout, and it seems like the East is wide open doors. How do the Cavs capitalize with a deep run?
Well, I think they can start with continuity. They have a quality young core when you think about Evan Mobley, when you think about Darius Garland, when you think about Jared Allen. So I'm not arguing for complacency by any stretch of the imagination, but I do think there's a strong case for running it back and giving a talented offensive team with a double big lineup another opportunity. I think they're good enough.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Keldon Johnson.
This is Donovan Mitchell in his toolbox, right? Uses the shot fake, gets that defender to bite. Nicely done.
Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
Back to Fox. Rejected by Allen.
This guy is known for his rim protection. Jared Allen, exceptional defense.
And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Here's Fox. Stolen by Ball. Outside Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. Hits both from the stripe.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
And so it's Cleveland. You're closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
San Antonio, 26.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Outside Hunter. Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. 6-point boost for Jared Allen.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Castle with it. He's picked up by Merrill. Left side Olynyk. It's Barnes on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Garland. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul.
De'Aaron Fox.
That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Barnes has got the ball here for San Antonio. They trail by 9. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Garland for 3.
coming to you live on this Tuesday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Charlotte Hornets. And Mourning throws it down.
And Bogues, no doubt, terrific at his ability to dish the rock. His vision is off the charts.
Oh, here's Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for Charlotte gave me a few minutes to catch up. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. If he's not there already, it looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Pass to Wingate. Here's Gill. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mourning. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Now Bogues. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Ball goes to Minnesota.
Timberwolves on offense. Pass to McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Assist goes to
Smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Here's Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Pass to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock.
and
Drains the three-pointer.
3.
Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Out to Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Here's Johnson.
With the dunk.